MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up one run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Line, but speared on a hop. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting second here tonight, third baseman, number 2, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 1 for 3. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Standing in, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Angels strand one. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Garrett Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And in the outfield, Cole Calhoun, talk about aggressive. He will leave his feet to go make a play on anybody. And he can throw the ball, too. I think he has a huge advantage when you put him on the corners, being a left-handed outfielder. He seems to play the angles great.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Lays off 1-0. His past history with Richards. He's hitless in 6 tries. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Soft liner to the left side. And Hayward has a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
In now is John Jay. Off and running is Hayward. Pitch swung out. Oh, is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Called strike 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Valbuena ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? I say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitcher. Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
In there for strike one, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Angels, right fielder Cole Calhoun.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Cliff Pennington. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Pennington is on his way home. The tag by Avila, too late, safe at home plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Garrett Richards, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. His past history with Richards. He's only 1 for 10.
Avila.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Pennington ranging up the middle. Throw on to first by Pennington, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Ben Revere.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He swings and grounds it to short. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first. Boy, great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Mike Trout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Grounded back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's Albert now. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Jose Quintana. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Quintana.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't
22.
working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
A base hit in his first trip. Richards gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Revere is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Angels 1 and the Cubs nothing. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Jay is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Luis Valbuena is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cliff Pennington. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Grounder down the line at third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? John Jay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
John Jay.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A fastball that just misses inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
But catcher number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Pennington. It's a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
Richards comes set. 2-2 on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Garrett Richards. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Garrett Richards.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant charging this one. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber sprinting after it. 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Simmons.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches, but they lead.
Leading off for the Cubs. Left
Into the
fielder,
windup and the
Kyle
pitch.
Schwarber.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Addison Russell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jay. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 5.
Here's Albert now. As he puts it on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. on the first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Showtrack is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there, and to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Wow. Second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Ready for another chance? Luis Valbuena. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now here it comes. Chopped fouled over towards the coaching box. A windup and a 0-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. In now is John Jay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Sean
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Revere moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. When we return, Cliff Pennington starts things out. It's the Angels 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in and looking for more, Cliff Pennington. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Garrett Richards. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Avila.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Right there for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose
Wilson Contreras will come on and pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Addison Russell He's at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big neck.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Koji Uehara has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now is Andrelton Simmons as he grounds one briskly to short, and that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Mike Trout will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's Albert now. Ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Hector Rondon is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Luis Valbuena will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Schwarber is after it, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third, and he's safe.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding into the box, Cliff Pennington, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to short. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Right fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Going for strikeout number 15. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The batter.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Pedro Strop enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready.
Leading off for the Angels, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Lucas Duda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. One away.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Ben Revere. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Lifted the other way to left center. Jay has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Softly hit out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the Cubs nothing. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Javier Baez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 out, nobody on. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive.
And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels are one step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Los Angeles Angels take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Jose Quintana pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 3 of the World Series, the Angels starting pitcher, number 43, struck out 15 overall with the win, leading the Halos to the win over the Cubs 5-0. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.